Hi, this is Jessica Maes, Infusionsoft Certified Consultant, and today I'm going to show you how to start using the Infusionsoft Snap app at your next networking opportunity, even if that event starts in the next 15 minutes. It's that easy. So time is ticking, especially if you really do have that networking event in 15 minutes. So let's just go ahead and hop right to this. You can follow along at home. I recommend that you do if you need to implement this, if you're implementing this for the first time, so that it's all set to go by the end of this video. So here's what we need to do. You need to log into your Infusionsoft application. I've logged in and I'm on my dashboard. Go into Campaign Builder, which is under Marketing. When you get to Campaign Builder, you see a button that says Marketplace. Go ahead and click on that. This takes us out to the Infusionsoft Marketplace, which is a public marketplace. However, we are still, when we go in through that button, we're still logged into our application. So I'm out at the marketplace, but I'm still logged into my app. For the sake of time, I tell you to just click to page 4, because the time I'm creating this, that's where this particular campaign is. You will see a campaign called Mobile Networking Using Snap. It's right here. You can click on More if you want to get more information about this. Or you can just click the Install button. I'm going to click More because we have plenty of time to do this. You see what is about to get downloaded into the Campaign Builder in your application and get a little explanation right here. I'm going to click the Install button. This goes super fast. Done. Click OK. It has looped me back to my Campaign Builder, and you will see I have a campaign called Add to Network via Snap. Let's open that up. All right. The Infusionsoft team that built this, they did a wonderful job because this really just, it walks you through. It tells you exactly what to do, and I'm going to help facilitate telling you the order in which to do it and to understand what the heck you're doing. So first thing I want you to concentrate on is this area right here. Download Snap by Infusionsoft. So if you don't have the Snap app downloaded onto your smartphone yet, this works for iPhones and it works on Androids, then you need to do that at this time. So the reason these are blue for iOS and for Android is that these are links. So you can go ahead and click on the one that applies, whichever phone that you have. I happen to have an Android. So you could click on that. It would take you out to the Google Store where you would find the Snap app. Now, when I installed this, I have this running on my phone already. I actually went through the App Store on my phone because really that's where you need this installed. So I think it's wonderful that we've got this, that we're able to click and come out to this. But I think to save time, and I think it's actually easier, open up your phone right now, go into the App Store, whether it's iTunes or the Android App Store, which is Google, and search Infusionsoft Snap app. It will pop up. It's free. There's an install button. Go ahead and install that on your phone. That's step 1. So once it's downloaded onto your phone, and if that was already done for you, if you already had that part done, great. I just get rid of stuff that I'm done dealing with. So I'm going to get rid of this. Okay. There's some notes here to help you understand what's going on. It basically gives you an overview of the campaign. It's basically, this is tiny print, that's why I'm kind of reading it to you. But anyways, this is letting you know that the point of this campaign is to use your Snap app on your phone. You would scan a business card, you would apply this tag, or you would apply this tag. And depending on which tag you apply, the person comes into this sequence, or they come into this sequence. Now this is super basic. This isn't like send this and you're done. It accomplishes something in that it gives a very quick follow-up, but you then have to take it from there, right? Whatever you have built out for following up with people, to schedule coffee or to whatever it is that you do to keep the conversation going. But this gets the conversation started, or at least the conversation past the networking event. So these are standalone. There's this scenario and there's this scenario. And you just basically have to decide if you want a follow-up email to go 1 hour after you've put them into this campaign or the next morning after you've put them into the campaign. So that's just a strategy thing on your part. I don't recommend, if you just use this campaign, if you don't touch it, if you just publish it and start using it, I do not recommend you put both tags on the record when you're scanning, because you will see in a moment that ultimately it sends out the same email. And that I suppose it could work, but that might seem a little weird. So, all right, so here's the deal. Hopefully by now your Snap app has downloaded onto your phone. And here's how it works if you haven't done it before. If you haven't, I recommend you practice with your own business card just for starters. You open up your Snap app on your phone, and there's a little window where you take a picture of the business card that you've just received. Take a picture of it, then goes into a processing mode. When it's done processing, it gives you a screen where you can review everything, making sure first name's in the first name slot, last name's in the last name slot, so on and so forth. A couple other things that you can do. You can type in notes, and you also can add tags. So out at your phone, after you've scanned the card, when you're in the review process, as you're about to click the button that shoots the information into Infusionsoft, you can add your tag. Any tag you want, multiple tags, but in this case, if you're following this plan, you would find your tag for 1 hour follow-up added via Snap, or next day follow-up added via Snap. Now you're wondering, like, where do I create those tags? When you downloaded this campaign, those tags were created in your app, so you don't have to do anything with that. It's already done. Okay, so let's say you are doing the 1 hour follow-up method. They would come into this campaign as soon as Snap app sent the contact record into the system, assuming that tag has been put on the record. They would sit in the sequence for 1 hour, and then this very basic email would go out the door. It's designed to look basic. It's designed to look like it just came from your email from your phone. That's really kind of what we're shooting for here with this really basic, no branding, using a small font size and a very standard font style, so on and so forth. But it's really coming from your Infusionsoft application. It simply says, hello, so-and-so, it was nice to meet you, just wanted to shoot you a quick email so you have my contact info, and then it's got it merged in my signature. So there's my contact info. So it's just a quick follow-up. And that's that. So if you send, and then removing the tag, it just takes off that Snap app tag so that you don't have it on there anymore. You could decide to leave it on if you want, I suppose, but it really doesn't serve a purpose anymore. So that's why it's being removed. Now the exact same thing is going on in here. It's just a different timer. So you could scan them in. You could put the tag on for the next day follow-up. It's the same email. It's just a different timer. It's sending it out at 8 o'clock. The next time it's 8 in the morning. So think about this. I know here where I live in Madison, Wisconsin, there are networking breakfasts that meet at 6, 7 in the morning. There's BNI groups that meet super early. So think about that because the copy in this email says it was really nice to meet you yesterday. So if you're scanning business cards at 6 in the morning and you throw that tag on there, this timer, it's going to shoot that email out right at 8 in the morning, same day. So no big deal. You can just reconfigure this. So the point is, this is ready to rock. There's nothing that you really have to do with this, but you do have to think about where you're using it. And if you're going to a BNI meeting at 6 in the morning and you're scanning cards at 6:30 in the morning, you're probably going to tweak this timer, and you're going to make it 9 a.m. I'm sorry, no, we wouldn't do that because it would still go out same day. So I would say you'd wait 1 day and then send it at 8 a.m. right? So I would change that to a 1. That would take care of that. All right, so just think about your audience and think about where you're using this, and that's that. So the last thing you have to do is publish it. That's it. It's published. So now I can scan a business card. I can double check and make sure all the information is about to be processed correctly. I can add whichever tag I want. And then that email that you just saw will go out at the appointed time. And let's see, I'm looking at my clock. It's been 10 minutes. So I guess I could change the title of this to 10 minutes or less. But in case you're not at your networking event, you now have 5 minutes to drive. So you are all set to go. Good luck. Have fun. Get going using your Snap app and your new campaign.